Hi guys, it's me. About to do a video again, but now I just wanted to make this announcement that yeah, I got flagged on my Life of a 10 video, so just to let you guys know, it's not on the internet anymore. It's not on YouTube. I deleted it off of my, USD chip. You get what I mean? Yeah, so pretty much the video's gone. You won't be able to see it ever again. I know most of you guys are probably saying, dude, you should probably re-upload it again. No, I can't. Because if I try to re-upload it again, there could be a possibility that they could shut down my channel. There could be a possibility if I was to re-upload it again, my channel would get, removed off YouTube. So, I'm sorry to you guys. I'm sorry. You're not going to see that video ever again. Because if I do upload it again, it's going to get flagged again. And this possibility they might remove my video. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. You're not going to see that video ever again. So with that being said, let me get down to today's video. Now, stuff I am going to talk about is pretty much one thing I keep asking myself year after year. There's one good thing I like to just say. Why remake something that's good? Now, if you didn't hear me the last time, I'm going to say this. Why remake something that is good? I mean, what's the point? Why reboot that? There are a couple of movies I've seen over the past few years. Past few years of me being around, the past 30 years, that I just keep seeing over and over and over again. And I asked a really big question. Why would you remake something that's already good? Now let's take one good example. Ghostbusters 2016. I'm not calling it Ghostbusters alone because it's not Ghostbusters. It's just saying. But either way how you scratch it, Ghostbusters 2016 was a good example of why would you remake that? Now here's my sake of argument. Now of course, we all know who really is the probably maybe the cause of this, of why we got Ghostbusters the reboot, or remake, or Ghostbusters 2016. Here's why we got it. Because of Bill Murray. Now yes, granted, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and the late Harold Ramis, they were going, all three of them were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know, the director, Ivan Raymond, I think that's what you say his name. You know, he pretty much was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's all because Bill Murray was like, okay, I've read the script, I'm willing to do it. Then the next minute he's like, I haven't read the script, but I hope for something great. And several times he's saying there's a script, he's read the script, he saw the script, and the script was basically collecting dust. So yes, we have Bill Murray to thank for the, we might, I'm just saying we might have Bill Murray to thank for Ghostbusters 2016. But either way how you scratch it, now here's my other sake of argument. If you're gonna call it, going to have the Ghostbusters in your movie, minus Harold Ramis, since he was dead during that time. Why couldn't you just call it Ghostbusters 3 if you're gonna have all the original cast that was in Ghostbusters? I mean, you could have just had it be like, oh, they're the Ghostbusters and they're just passing the torch. See, that makes sense. You could do something like that. Now, if you were going to finally get Bill Murray, you could have just probably say, oh, Bill, your character's name is Peter Venkman. What? Why? I mean, you could have done something like that. I mean, that would have been a better idea. But, what a shock. They just have Bill Murray in the movie just to kill him off. So it's like, oh, we might as well do that because he wanted to get killed off or something like that. But it's not movies like that I have to say. Now, that I have to basically say, you could have just called it a sequel if you're gonna. Now, here's another thing I'm also gonna bring up. Why, if you're gonna have one of them play an uncle of one of the new Ghostbusters, why couldn't you just have them just play their uncle? It is called Ghostbusters 3. Come on, it makes a lot more sense if you do something like that. But movies like that are another good example. Like, you don't have to remake it. You could just call it a sequel and just probably call it a reboot or something like that. Now, reboot meaning that you're taking the original characters or getting a different actor. Same thing as a remake is getting the original characters and doing a different story. But either way how you scratch it, reboots and remakes are kind of different if you're looking for certain other things that's new about the franchise that it's trying to replicate. But here's another thing you also need to know. There are literally 2 movies I refuse to watch. 2 movies that are remakes I fucking refuse to watch. Those movies are Poltergeist, the remake, and Point Break, the remake. If you guys didn't hear me, I said Point Break. You know, the remake of Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves' movie. Yes. Doing a remake of that. Now, just looking at Poltergeist as a remake, I'm looking at it. Looking at it. Nope. No. I'm not watching this. I'm not fucking watching this. This is just garbage. It looks so generic. It looks so random. It just looks like complete, utter trash. I'm not watching this. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting my effort. I'm not wasting my perfectly good time or money or anything like this. Nope, I'm not doing it. So, Point Break, the movie, the remake. Point Break, I saw that, I'm like, no. You can forget it. I'm not watching it. No. It looks so generic. It's PG-13, and I'm not wasting my effort or my time, my precious good time for this shit, because it looks like just your random, we're just our random, like, action adventure movie, and I don't care if anybody did their own stunts. I can care less. Honestly, I can care less. But there was one remake that came out when I was like a teenager. That remake you may probably be aware of. Oh, you're not aware of? Well, that movie is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. When you had to remake it, it was because it was it didn't get a lot of praise back in the day, or it didn't do good at the box office. Because either way how you scratch it, Charlie and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, that is something you do not fucking remake. You do not remake at all. Just like the same that you would not remake Back to the Future, how you would not remake, what was it? The Godfather, they sort of did that, but no. How these are certain movies you cannot remake. Especially Roger Rabbit, you cannot remake that. Especially so many other movies that you cannot fucking remake. Because they're already good, they're perfectly good movies, and yes, I just realized the one movie that could or could not get remake, well, come on, you all know it. There were rumors that they were going to do a sequel to this movie, but if they do a remake of this, no, it wouldn't do good. Jaws. No. You cannot fucking remake Jaws. Jaws is already a great movie. It's already good. The first two movies were good. Either way, Jaws, you cannot remake. You cannot fucking remake Jaws, because honestly, you remake that, it will not make money. As long as Steven Spielberg is still alive, you cannot remake that. As long as Robert Zemeckis is still alive, you cannot remake any of his movies, which I mean Roger Rabbit, Back to the Future, and I think also Forrest Gump. I mean, come on, you know you can't remake Forrest Gump. Come on now. Come on now. Either way, scratch it. Remakes, now, here's my other argument. Why not remake something that was bad? Like, I don't know. What remake should they remake? What really bad movie should they remake? Last Airbender, Dragon Ball Evolution, Legend of fucking Chun-Li, maybe Smurfs, and wait, you can remake those, cause please, remake those! Well, actually no, they already did remake Smurfs. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, sweet Jesus, thank you. I was worried about blasting myself in the nuts. But either way I scratch it, remake something that is bad. Well, as long as it's not Flatlanders bad, because that first movie was actually okay, honestly. But either way, remake something that is bad and turn that into something that's good. Stop remaking good movies. These movies are already good back in the day they were released. They already did good at the box office. Don't remake them. And I'm talking to you, Disney. Stop remaking your freaking animated movies into god fucking awful live action movies. Because I still hate Beauty and the Beast, the live action film. Excuse me. So either way I scratch it, remake stuff that's bad and try to not remake something that's already good. Because I am talking about them remaking Scarface. But either way I scratch it, remake something that's good, it's just a waste of time. Remaking something that's bad, now that's something I would like to see. So with that being said, that's my 2 cents and all. I'm going to make, the next video, I'm going to make a special episode of a certain bad video game movie that came out a long time ago. And we're going to have some fun talking about that next time. So with that being said, Vertical Spy, outro.